Your body is a direct reflection of your habits. If you eat like you don't care, your results will reflect that. And I want to go on all different levels here. If you eat like you don't care doesn't just mean that you are just shoving your face full of junk food. Obviously, it means that. But if you eat like you don't care, like getting educated around nutrition, ladies, what does your body need? If you eat like you don't care, which means you're always following the latest trends, doing cleanses, doing detoxes, taking pills, finding the fast way, finding the shortcuts, they don't work. And I'm here to tell you they don't work. It's time to grow up and start leveling up.
My mission is to impact the hearts and minds of women, helping them change their stories and empowering them to love themselves, their bodies, and their lives.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Change Your Story podcast. I'm Hannah Dawson, your host and transformation coach. I'm a certified personal trainer, nutritionist, mindset coach, writer, speaker, and creator of the Fit Club Babes app, and I am here to help you transform your life. While I love teaching all things nutrition and fitness, and trust me, you'll get lots of that on here, my true passion lies in the power of mindset and self-relationship. I know firsthand how powerful a mindset shift can be. It has profoundly impacted not only my health and fitness journey, but also my relationship with myself. And it can do the same for you too. Many women believe as we age, we lose our beauty, body, and health, but that's not true. You can feel and look amazing and get better with age, and I'm gonna show you how. Are you ready to change your story? Let's flip the script one thought at a time.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Change Your Story podcast. I'm your host and transformation coach, Hannah Dawson, and I'm so excited to be here, you guys, as we continue on the series of leveling up. I feel like it needs an F-bomb in there, like level the fuck up your life. You know what you need to do, so why aren't you doing it? Because here's the thing. You are not going to get to where you want to be on the same level that got you to where you are now. You are going to have to level up, and leveling up is going to be uncomfortable. It's going to make you squirm, but that is the only way that change can happen. The only way to grow is to get uncomfortable. It is exactly like when you are a child and you are going through growing pains. It hurts because your body is being stretched. It is growing. And our mind and our capacity and our discipline and our focus and our self-respect and our ability to show up and our ability to want to learn and want to self-evaluate, we have to keep leveling up and growing. And so today we're really talking about leveling up your nutrition. And I'm going to say it like it is today. I'm going to give you some hard doses of reality when it comes to your nutrition, ladies, because I'm speaking honestly from a place of experience, clearly, of where I used so many excuses for so long. And I want to say in the beginning, it started out great. Then it became comfortable and it became an area for me to not grow anymore and to not take responsibility. And so, you know, here's a hard truth is your body is a direct reflection of your habits. Oh, ouch, right? That's the truth. Your body is a direct reflection of your habits. If you eat like you don't care, your results will reflect that. And I want to go on all different levels here. If you eat like you don't care doesn't just mean that you are just shoving your face full of junk food. Obviously, it means that. But if you eat like you don't care, like getting educated around nutrition, ladies, what does your body need? If you eat like you don't care, which means you're always following the latest trends, doing cleanses, doing detoxes, taking pills, finding the fast way, finding the shortcuts, they don't work. And I'm here to tell you they don't work. It's time to grow up and start leveling up our nutrition. You want to feel good. You want to look good. Ladies, most of you that are listening are in your 30s or above, in your 40s. Like, it is our job. We get one body. And if you do not love the way your body looks, if you do not love the way your body functions, it's because of how you are moving, what you are doing, what you are feeding your mind, and what you are feeding your body. So it's time to take responsibility for our food, for our nutrition. It's time to level up. What fuels you builds you. I'll say that again. What fuels you builds you. Proper nutrition is not about restriction. It's about empowerment. It's about understanding what our body needs to build the areas we need to build. And I'm not just talking about muscle, although that is important. What about our immune system? What about our energy? What about our health? What about our endurance? What about our strength? We have to really change our perspective and our perception around nutrition. It's like we have been conditioned. It's like we've been hypnotized to follow fads or follow diets. And here's the thing. If you want to look toned, if you want to look tight, you have to stop thinking that you need to cut things out, and you need to start giving your body resources to use to help you recover quicker, better. Here's the thing. If you are not getting enough nutrients, that's why you're getting sick all the time. That's why you get injured easily when you work out, because your body doesn't have enough nutrients to go and repair those, repair your muscle, repair all that stress that you did when you worked out. And so you're going balls to the wall. You're overdoing your workouts. You're under consuming nutrition, or not even tracking, or you think that, oh, I'm eating healthy, but you actually have no idea what you're getting. You're not getting enough. So guess what? Your body goes, we only have limited resources to keep the lights on, to keep your heart beating, your brain functioning, your, all of the things that go on within your body. That's where the resources go. So if you want the resources to go to put muscle on, which is going to speed up your metabolism, which is going to give you energy, which is going to balance your hormones, you need to take responsibility of your nutrition and understand, okay, what do I need? We have to lose the excuses, ladies, because here's the thing. The excuses are going to keep you stuck. They're just fear. So every time you use an excuse, it's just fear. So we then have to recognize and be aware of the excuses we're making, and we need to find a truth. So let's go over some excuses that you may be making when it comes to your nutrition that's keeping you stuck, from keeping you stuck on the level that you're at, from leveling up. Excuse 1, I don't have time to eat healthy. Here's the truth. You make time for what matters. Meal prepping once or twice a week saves time and it keeps you on track. That's the truth. So how do you overcome fear? With truth. Truth will always shed light on fear, because fear wants to keep you stuck. And so here's the thing. I don't have time to eat healthy. That's an excuse because you're too afraid to put in the time. Here's the thing is that when you actually do the thing that you say you're going to do, it's going to free up so much time. So I don't have the time. That is a limited belief. You actually do have the time. And when you do put the time in to do the thing that honors your body, it's going to save you time. There's a quote that goes like this. If you don't make time for your wellness, you'll be forced to make time for your illness. And it may not be right now, but it will be later when it feels like it matters the most. So you have the opportunity to make time for your nutrition, to make time to eat healthier, to make time to eat healthier choices, to make healthier choices, to eat healthier food. It's going to save you time on your groceries, which is going to be the next one. It's going to save you time during the week. It's going to save you mental energy, which is huge. You're not having to think of what to make because things are prepped in advance. Excuse 2 is healthy food is too expensive. That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. There's another quote that goes like this: small leaks will sink a big ship. And all your little runs to Starbucks or runs to McDonald's or runs to Tim Hortons or runs to the 7-Eleven or runs to Save On to grab things because you were unprepared is why you are where you are. Healthy food can go a long way if you know what you need and if you know what you need and you're organized. It's not expensive. If you know your basics of what we're going to go over soon is understanding your nutrition, right? Healthy eating can actually save you lots of money, because if you do the first one, I don't have time, but you realize you do have time and you prep in advance, you won't waste food. It saves waste on food. It's going to save you money. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you mental energy. You're going to realize that it's actually not too expensive, that it actually saves you, right? Processed foods and takeout and constant snacking adds up. So buying whole foods, cooking at home is often a lot cheaper in the long run. Number 3 excuse is, I will start next week. Oh my goodness, this excuse is just procrastination. And here's the thing, the best way to get to where you want to be, the hardest way, is creating that momentum. And to create momentum is amazing. But in order to get momentum going, you have to do the first step, and you have to do it now. So it's like you have to do it now. You have to do it today. You cannot think tomorrow's going to be better or next week, because procrastination is just self-sabotage. And it, again, is fear. So you have to start making small, manageable changes now. And so one of the first places to make changes now, ladies, is understanding what your body needs for your age, your activity level, and your goals. They dictate your nutrition. And then you have to learn what works for you and execute it. Remember, this is kind of like trial and error. You're going to see what works for you. You're not going to get perfect the first time. In fact, it's probably going to feel really messy, and you're going to have some good days and some good weeks, and maybe some not good days and some not good weeks. But the more you practice, the better you get. And so just like we talked about in another episode, how your workouts, or no, it was on a daily dose of motivation in the Fit Club app. It was, show up for your workouts like practice. You need to do the same with your nutrition. Like the more you practice meal prepping, the more you practice understanding what your body needs, the better results you're going to get. And so the first thing that you can do right now to make that small step is to go to the macro calculator, see what you need based on your age, your activity level, and your goal. And that's going to give you the amount of energy that you need, aka calories. And it's going to give you the amount of proteins, carbs, and fats. And then you're going to input that into MyFitnessPal, set it. You won't forget it, because then you're going to try to, like a bank account, allot certain foods to those amounts and hit those amounts each and every day. And that brings me to my next point is, you know where you need to improve. You already do. So why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you doing it? Improve. Get better. Just do it. Stop making excuses. You're going to feel so much better if you just execute and do it now. You already know what needs to be done. Girl, you have to level up. You cannot reach your goals on the same level that you're on. You cannot reach your goals eating the way that you're currently eating. If you have been shying away from tracking your nutrition, you don't have to track forever. But I'm sorry to say this, that in the beginning, in order to reach a goal, your body's going to need a certain amount of food. And until you get very familiar with understanding what that amount is, you need to weigh your food, measure your food, and input it into MyFitnessPal. And then you improve, and you keep improving, just like working out. If you don't follow a program and you do random workouts, you're not going to get the results. If you follow a program, but you're not tracking your weights and you just keep doing the same thing, and you're not getting results, it's because we have no data to go by. So in the beginning, data is important. We need to understand where we're lacking, right? Or where we're, maybe over consuming, or where we're doing really good. We need that feedback. We need to be able to approach our nutrition with purpose. Hey everyone, Hannah here. I just want to take a moment to tell you about the Fit Club app. This is my app that I created, and it's not just a fitness app. It is your all-in-one transformation platform with workouts, nutrition, and mindset. It's like having a personal coach, trainer, and cheerleader in your back pocket. If you are feeling stuck on your health and fitness journey, I promise you're not alone. Maybe you've tried programs in the past or currently that are just not delivering the results that you want. You feel frustrated, tired, and it might even feel like what you desire is like this far-off wish. I understand how this can shake your confidence, and that's exactly why I created the Fit Club app. This app is designed to transform your health and fitness goals into a lifestyle that you love. It's more than just achieving that toned, sculpted look that you've been dreaming of. It is absolutely within your reach, but we don't stop there. We are also about becoming stronger, more energized, and building confidence that empowers every part of your life. Trust me when I say I know what it feels like to struggle with not feeling good in your own skin, to feel overwhelmed and anxious about what to eat, not to eat. And just hearing the word diet makes us feel like we have a case of PTSD. Trust me, I have been through those diet roller coasters too. That's why the Fit Club app is so much more than workouts. Here you are going to find meal plans and recipes. I'm also going to educate you on nutrition so you can ditch the diets and you can learn what your body needs to feel your best and to reach your goals. I've set you up for success to make eating healthy and reaching your goals a sustainable lifestyle. So yes, you can have your cake and eat it too, and I'm going to show you how. And lastly, but not leastly, and most importantly, you're going to join a community of incredible women who are on the same journey as you. Together, we will support each other, celebrate every win, and we're going to push through those challenges. I am right here with you, providing mindset coaching, goal setting, and journaling tools to help you transform not just your body, but your mindset as well. Remember this, change starts with a decision, a choice. And that choice is to align yourself with the highest version and vision that you have for your life. So if you are ready to start feeling amazing in your body, in control of your life, full of energy, stronger, healthier, fitter, more confident, then start your 7-day free trial today. Everything is in the show notes, including if you're still not sure, book a call with me. We can jump on a quick call. We can strategize and come up with a plan to help you achieve your goals together. Remember, it's your time. Make this journey unforgettable. With the Fit Club app, it's more than fitness. It's about changing your story for the better every single day. Fit mind, fit body, fit life. I can't wait to see you inside and witness your transformation. Let's do this together. We need to come with this attitude of gratitude and understand that we need to eat with a purpose. That, it really is simple, ladies. It really is simple when it comes to nutrition. But simple doesn't always mean easy because it's going to require something of you in the beginning, and that's called discipline. And discipline in the beginning doesn't feel good, but it always rewards us, right? It will always reward us. Nutrition is not complicated. I'll say that again, but it's going to require you to be disciplined with your nutrition, with your meal prep, with understanding what your body needs. Take responsibility, or you'll be forced to make time for illnesses later on. If you don't take responsibility for your wellness now, you'll be forced to make time and spend money for your illness later. And let me tell you, it's not going to be fun. And let me tell you, I'll tell you this, I'm going to tell you a cold, hard fact right here, is if you don't make time for your wellness, it is guaranteed 100% your statistic, and you will be forced to make time for your illness. And that's a fact. You're either progressing or you're regressing. All right, you guys, I want to take a small little moment to share a little testimonial from our Fit Club member, our Fit Club babe, April. She was also our runner-up from our challenge, from our 28-day consistency challenge, and it has to do with this theme. All right, so I thought I would share it with you to encourage you, to give you hope, because she had to have this hard talk with herself, what we are talking about. And she says this, "Hi, Hannah. I'm so excited. Thank you. I've been going through," she's saying thank you because she was the winner, the runner-up winner. "I've been going through a difficult time in my life over the past year, and I really needed to level up myself. I have been consistent, but only at some things. I really wanted to push myself to do what I know I've just not been doing. Tracking my calories and macros was huge for me in this challenge. I've done my meal prep for years now and making healthy choices, but wasn't measuring and tracking my calories and macros. I knew that this was the one thing that would give me the edge I needed. I feel so much more empowered having held myself accountable and proving that I have the choice to choose. There you go. There's a small testimonial of how empowering it is. Now let's continue the show. Was a big win for me. Also, my core is the weakest part of my body, and now I'm actually enjoying the progress I am making with it. Thank you, April. I just thought that was it's so empowering, encouraging to hear little testimony. As we age, if we don't do something, ladies, we lose our muscle mass and our bone density decreases and we become a statistic and we end up on all of the big pharma's medical pills. We end up breaking hips. We end up with all these old age statistics, not having a very good quality of life. So that's guaranteed for you if you don't take control of your life. Stop making excuses for, oh, I know, but it's so overwhelming, or I know that I should. Screw shoulds. Like, you must. It's a must. It's a non-negotiable. And if you keep saying that you should do it, you're never going to do it, because it needs to turn to a must. It needs to turn to a must. It needs to turn to, the pain of where you are right now needs to be worse than the pain to change. So staying where you are now, knowing what your future holds if you don't do anything, that needs to cause you so much pain that there's no option but to move. Does that make sense? So the pain to remain the same must be worse than the pain to make the change. And if you don't, then that will happen. It's a non-negotiable. It's guaranteed in your future if you don't start leveling up your nutrition, if you don't start taking control of your nutrition, and if you don't start disciplining yourself to give yourself what it requires. Staying in your current state must become more painful than making the necessary changes. Last point is the power of following through, ladies. This is the most beautiful thing about being disciplined when it comes to your nutrition and leveling up and taking responsibility. Nobody can do it for you. And it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. You have to sever those ties, even if it's your family. No one can force you to not eat healthy. No one can force you. Only you make those choices. You are in control of you. At the end of the day, you are where you're at because of you. It's not to do with anybody else. If you say that it's to do with anybody else, you're giving your power away. Let me tell you, the way you are going to feel from saying yes to leveling up in your nutrition and disciplining yourself to do what you said you were going to do, you're going to gain pride, self-respect, because you showed up for yourself. You can now trust yourself. You did what you said you were going to do, and it's going to take you further than making excuses ever will. So I want to follow that up and finish off this podcast with this. And I'm going to give you a challenge. Okay, you guys? And you can tag me on social media. I would love to, you can tag me or send me in your inbox of you doing this little challenge. I want to encourage you today, if this has been an area of struggle for you, this is what your homework is. I want you to plan and prep one full day of meals based on your macros and whole foods. All right. So no guessing, no winging it. We're just going to get prepared because, girl, we're organized. We're disciplined. We're prepared. That's who we are. And you need to start speaking that affirmation. That's who you are. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. I fuel myself because I respect my health and I need to be there for other people that depend on me. So in order for me to do that, I have to be my best. I have to fuel myself my best. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the show notes. You're going to click on macronutrient calculator. It's going to give you your calories, your proteins, carbs, and fats. You're going to sign up to my Fitness Pal. I highly recommend use the premium option. You get 30 days free, and you can set your macronutrients in the premium features to set them. And then you're going to plan your whole day of food. And you're going to input all your food. You can use this barcode scanner. You can save the meals that you input if you eat the same thing every day, but you just have to do one day. So plan out your whole day and see where you can make sure that you're hitting your protein make sure that you're hitting your carbs and your fats, and then stay within those calories. So my biggest tip that I will give you for when you input food is you're going to input your protein first. If your goal is fat loss, you're really going to focus on calories and protein, making sure you hit your protein and staying within your calories. All right. Then you're going to go and you're going to put your carbohydrates in all of your meals. So that just means they could be starch carbs, they could be your fruits, they'll be your vegetables, they'll be a mixture of those options, right? So don't shy away from carbs then after we input our carbs. So we've went into MyFitnessPal, we've chosen all of our proteins because you're going to take your amount of protein, let's say it's 100 grams that you have to have during the day, and you're going to divide that between, let's say you divided it between 4 meals. That means you have to have 25 grams of protein at each meal. Boom, you hit it. Okay, let's pick out our favorite carbs. Maybe you're going to have some fruit in your breakfast, maybe some oatmeal, maybe some sweet potatoes or rice, whatever you want. You fill up the rest of your meals, pick your starch carb and your veggies. So you can input your veggies in those options as well. So maybe you're going to have some sweet potatoes, some broccoli or asparagus, or maybe a salad with your chicken, with your beef, with your whatever. You get the point. Then you're going to see what calories you have left over for your fats. You're going to fit fats in because typically a lot of meats and a lot of other foods will have fats in it. So I always say do fats last, fit fats in. All right. So then that could be maybe you put some peanut butter on your oatmeal, or you put some olive oil for salad dressing, or you have a handful of nuts, or you have a piece of cheese, or anything like that. And that's what you're going to do for one day. That is your homework. Go and do that. Tag me. I would love to see. You can use me as your accountability partner. You can send it to me in messages on Instagram, or if you're in our Fit Club community in the app, you can personally message me in there. You guys, everything that we talked about will be in the show notes today. So level up your nutrition, because we have an amazing challenge coming up that is going to help you level up in all of these areas. So if you want to be the first to know about that, again, go check out the show notes, add yourself to that email list to get on to know when this new challenge is going to be coming up, and it's really going to help you in all of these areas. You guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. If you could do me a solid, and it's my only ask of you, is to go and leave me a review and rate this podcast. It takes 2 seconds, literally. On Apple, you just go to my homepage, to my show page, scroll to the bottom. You can just press the stars. You don't have to leave a review, but you can on Spotify. Same thing. You do the same thing. Press the review and leave me stars in a review. It's my only ask, or just share it on social media and tag me. This really helps the podcast get found, and it would just mean the world to me, and I would be extremely grateful. But until next time, you guys, next week we are going to be tackling leveling up that training. So stay tuned next week. We're going to talk about how to level up your training, move every single damn day, and get phenomenal results. Bye guys, until next time.